Hi, welcome to Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes and Panning, and I'm here with a review on the BPerfect palette called the Antidote palette, and it's by Stacey Marie. So if you would like to stay tuned and watch as I go through all 45 shades in the palette, keep watching. So there are 45 shades in the palette and I will go through them with you. The first one is called October, and October is a matte orange, and the one under that is called Pretty Peachy, and it is a yellow with a little tinge of orange, and the one underneath that is a shimmer, and this one is called Brass. Underneath Brass we have Spiced Coral, and underneath Spiced Coral we have Aubergine. So that's row 1, and this is one of the more unique shades out of the palette, the Spiced Coral. And that's that one. I'll swatch the more unique shades because I can't swatch all 45 of them or I'll be here till bedtime. So that's the first row. A brown, browny orange, a yellow, a shimmer, the coral and the aubergine. So on row 2 we have, the first one is called Fawn, which is a chocolate brown, I would say, a little bit of orange in that too. The second one is Sugar Maple, which is a shimmer. The one under that is Cinnamon Matte, Honey, Gold Shimmer, and the bottom one is called Fall. And I'll just give Fall a little swatch because that would be it's Fall. So that is row 2. Brown, gold, brown, more yellowy gold, and the fall colour. So we'll go on to row 3, and the top one on row 3 is called Pin Up. The one under that is called Zest, which is a yellow. Then we have Pecan, which is a browny aubergine. Underneath Pecan we have Sweet Cheeks, and then down here we have Fugo. And I'll give that one a little swatch because that's the most unusual one on that row. That one is extremely pigmented for a matte. So on to row 4. And the top one is called Buff, which is just a kind of a socket line shade or a blending shade. Underneath Buff we have Dwindle. Underneath Dwindle we have a shade called Papas. It's kind of a peachy yellow. Underneath that we have Bonbon, which is a pink, and underneath Bonbon we have Oyster, which is a shimmer. So that's the first 4 rows, which is 20 shades of the palette, and I'll come back and do the next 4 in a second. So on to the 5th row, and the first shade we have is Dove. Then the second shade we have is Elixir, Dusty Rose, Cutie Pie, and Chestnut Brown. The next line we have Simmer, we have Dusk, we have Latte Latte, we have Siren, and we have Stone. So that's one of the more neutral rows on the whole palette. Then over here we have Suede. That's a nice shade. Then we have Granite. We have Moss. We have Nectar. And we have Clover. That's a really nice green. So I'll swatch Clover and I'll swatch Suede. Then on the next row we have Ash, we have Dusty, we have Venom, we have Antidote, and we have Glisten at the bottom, which is a kind of a, it's between a beige, shimmer beige and a slight peachy undertone to it. And on that row, I think I like Antidote the best and Venom. That's the Antidote. Then Venom. The greens are very nice in this palette, as are the oranges and the russets. And then on the last row we have Mystic, we have Sable, we have Silvery, we have Buttercup, and we have Grunge. I'll just swatch Buttercup. Which made me laugh as I was using it, because yes, indeed, my headband is a Powerpuff Girls headband. Just got a laugh out of that. And Grunge is a really nice shimmer. Very nice. And Sable. It usually is a brown in a palette. It's called Sable, but in this case it's a really nice green. So if you want my opinion on the Antidote palette by BPerfect Cosmetics by Stacey Marie, come back and I will just give you my opinion on it. So 45 colours, and I think it is an excellent palette for the autumn with the colour range that is in the palette. The mattes are very easy to work with, as are the shimmer shades. Now I have done 2 different looks on 2 different days with the palette, and for the next 5 days I'm going to do 5 more looks with the palette, because I'm finding it very versatile and I'm finding it very easy to create looks, and I'm indeed enjoying using it, and it, for me, it makes putting makeup on in the mornings very easy. Achieving a nice eye look for this time of year, very easy, and I look forward to doing my looks with the palette. So 7 looks for 7 days, 45 shades. I'd say you'd probably get 14 looks out of it. If you take them as a quad, you can go in quads, you can go in duos, you can go in a single, or you can go in a trio. It depends. There's so many options. And this one, Silvery, isn't silvery at all. It is lovely. It has a green tinge to it. And just on its own, with a little bit of eyeliner, that one, it is, I really like that one. So for a 1 shadow look, that one is brilliant. That would be one of my favourite ones for a 1 shadow look. And the rest, and even if you don't want to do an autumn look, you can do pink looks down here. or here or here. So it's very multitasking. It can be an autumn fall palette, or you can just use it as a regular any day, any time of the year palette that you like. So it would definitely get the thumbs up from me, and as I said, I'm enjoying using it, and I will continue to use it for the remainder of the autumn going into the winter. So if you have the palette, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. Do you think it's worth the money? Or if you just have something similar and you've been creating autumn fall looks, let me know in the comments. And there are a couple of rogue colours, I'd call them, throughout it that catch your eye, and that is definitely one of them. This one down here also, they're just splashed throughout it. So definitely a thumbs up for the Antidote by BPerfect Cosmetics, and it's the Stacey Marie edition. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, thumbs up the video. Thanks.